Always sell beer, cigarettes, tobacco, snuff.
Next to the best never eat.
Really? It's Gobbler's Knob. Hey folks, this is Zona's Market in Keokee, Virginia in Lee County. It's the only place around here you're going to be able to get gasoline, and also it's the only place you're going to get one of Zona's famous hot dogs, complete with homemade chili. We're going to go in and check the market out and talk to Miss Liz, who works here.
And if you've ever went to the Keokee Lake, you probably stopped here a few times. Probably got you some gas or Coke or something.
Yeah. It's Zona's Market.
This is her new gas pump.
Yeah, they got a new gas pump.
They had these old digital
State of the art. They had these old analog ones.
Yeah. But just look at this store. It is sitting here, been sitting here for over 100 years.
Yep.
The old country store on 606.
Lady says it's at least 100 years old,
yes.
she thinks.
It used to be a church, and you can tell that it was.
Yeah. The original store
used to
was
be
out
sitting over
from,
here,
was out from there somewhere.
Somewhere over in here,
and,
she said.
They relocated it to this old church.
Yes.
Very important part of the Keokee community over here.
I mean, this is a Appalachian back roads, ain't it? I mean,
yeah.
This is a
this is as back road as you can get.
This two cars.
This is as Appalachian as you can get.
Yes.
Right here. And of course, we're going to go in. I'm told that they have hot dogs here. Mm-hmm. And we have a very special person with us today, my wife's father, and he is a hot dog aficionado, I think you would call it. You have to make a fine hot dog to please him, and he won't soften the blow if it's not good, will he?
Nope. Let's go in here and
alrighty, folks,
check it out.
Step in with us to Zona's Market in Keokee, Virginia, and let's investigate this wonderful country store.
Bells is ringing.
And this is the inside of Zona's Market in Keokee, Virginia in Lee County on 606.
Right.
And we're going to talk to Liz, and she's going to tell us about it.
You've been here since...
I've worked here since 2000.
Okay.
And my brother's been here since 87. Rex Barker. He's the one that owns the store with Mickey, my other brother, Mickey Barker. It's been since 1987. It's almost 40 years. And like I told you before, Kelly Cox used to run this store when I was a little girl.
Wow.
So I know the store has to be 100 or more years.
Wow.
So
it's over 100 years.
And this isn't the original location, though. It was next
there was a store across the road there, and then, like I told you, this used to be a church, and so the store moved, I guess, into the church. And that's how.
So this wasn't the original.
But I don't know what
location.
year it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what
so
year
it moved into
was.
this old church here. So
yeah.
After the original, so it's only been in two locations: the original one and then this church here. I'd say this is pretty important to Keokee.
Yeah.
There, because I was just talking to a gentleman outside, and he said he worried if it ever closed.
Oh.
It was important.
Yeah,
they look for it to be open.
Yeah.
I've heard a few say that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we do a lot of these country stores, and that's one thing that always sticks out to us is how important the people in the community says they are.
Yeah.
To the community there. So I guess you know pretty much everybody around here by the first name, don't you?
Yeah, I know most everybody.
So these
in the
back
summertime,
roads,
people passing through stop, and I don't know any of them. There's a lot of strangers in the summer.
Oh yeah, a lot of travelers.
Yeah.
Is this on the way to Lake?
Yeah.
Oh,
Keokee Lake.
So
you get some lake traffic in the summer.
Right, yeah, I get a lot of business from
So the
people
store
coming
is
to
probably
the-
around 100 years old.
or,
and,
or
no
older.
church.
So has
Or
this
older.
always been like the country store in this area, right?
Right. Well, there used to be a store right out around the curve here on the right. It was Barker's too. It was Barker's. That was when I was a little girl too, and it's no longer there. And then there was another little store right here
Wow.
over this creek, and I don't remember the name of the man that run it, but it was just, just a little bitty store.
So you just been in this area all your life, right? Just
Yeah.
up in here?
Well, I moved out. I moved to Maryland.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah, I lived there for.
Well,
I worked at the National Institutes of Health in Bethesda, Maryland.
wow.
I worked in the
wow.
National Cancer Institute.
Well,
Our son lived in Cumberland, Maryland for a while.
But it's just too busy. I don't like it.
Yeah, he didn't either. He did
It's
the
just
same reason he
too
gave.
much.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
traffic's terrible.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Miss your
The
country.
people are not as nice.
Aw.
You know, I have to say is the first thing you notice when you travel out of Appalachia and out of the South is there's not many people speaks to you. Around here,
yeah.
people will throw their hand up and wave at you. You drive by and they'll wave at you out of the front yard.
Yeah.
And that's
Even if
what-
they don't know you,
Yeah,
everybody waves.
That's what, like in this area, like just about anybody that walks through the door, you probably know them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, or their family,
there's
or
some
their
people I
somebody,
know,
or their
but-
grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do get a lot of business from people in Kentucky. Across the
Yes.
mountain.
Especially with the lake. How
You're
close?
pretty close to Kentucky line, ain't you? The
Yeah,
Kentucky State
yeah.
line.
How
up
close
on
are we
there.
to the lake right now?
It's probably like a 15-minute ride.
Oh,
10, 15 minutes.
we'll have to check it out.
Now, Liz, what all do you sell in here?
Oh, we sell beer, cigarettes, tobacco, snuff.
You have a
Ice-
deli, don't you?
Yeah, and we sell beer. And
What do you sell in the deli?
We sell sandwiches and the pizza and hot dogs. That's all we
Hunch
Oh,
have.
hot
Brother
dogs,
Pizza,
hot
and you
brother
said the
pizza.
hot dogs was homemade chili.
Right.
Are you
bet
the
you.
chili maker?
I am now.
You said that like you kind of didn't want to be.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, chili's hard.
Yeah.
Making good chili
Get
is
it
hard.
right. Get it right every
Yeah.
time. That's a
Yeah.
complete hard, accomplishment every time that
Yeah.
you do it, especially for the hot dogs.
And we sell chips and cakes and candy and automotive.
Yeah.
Automotives.
You try to have as much in here to keep from anybody having to Walmart trip
Yeah.
it out of here.
And
Because that's
The gentleman I was talking to up front said the closest he could get to another store would be in Appalachia or Pennington.
wow.
There,
Right.
so so
so.
there's another store up the road here, Kelly's
yeah.
convenience store, but they don't sell a whole lot of stuff.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't sell. You're the only one with this stuff.
Well,
You pretty much got it complete.
Right.
Like you said, all your tobacco products, you got your automotive.
You sell guys.
and
I see your old pump out there.
nobody wants to go all the way out to Appalachia or Big Stone
So
to
you
get
would have
gas
to go
in the
all the way
summer
out
for
to
their
Appalachia.
lawnmowers.
It's the closest getting
To get
stuff.
gas.
Oh wow, the gas.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. How close are we to Appalachia?
9 miles.
About 9 miles. Well, so that 9 miles, can matter
Yeah.
if you don't.
Especially if you just
it's-
want to mow your grass and need
Yeah,
lawnmower.
mow your grass, or you want a
gas.
Coke or something.
Well, that's 18-mile round trip.
Right,
For
yeah.
gas, and you can kind of burn up a lot of gas in 18 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you live here, you just like it. This is so convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Well, let's walk around and look at what they got.
So you sell Hunch Brother Pizza, and you make sandwiches, and you have homemade chili on your hot dogs.
Right.
Or are you going to get Papa Cody?
Wow, I'm
Are
gonna
you
have to get.
Papa Cody a hot dog.
I have my dad with me, and
He loves hot dogs.
he
Really?
said he told me to see if you had hot dogs. So yes, we'll be
Yeah.
trying, especially if it's homemade chili. He's gonna be
Yeah.
all about that. So I'll
Well, let's
get him a
take
couple of
little
those.
tour here.
Colas. And
Listen to this floor.
we have, some beer in here and tomato juice and V8
Tomato
juice.
juice, V8.
We
Gotta
have
have a V8.
Yoo-hoo, Frosty, Red Bull, bootleggers.
For those ones that like that, you
Yeah.
got you some eggs, and
Yeah,
look at this old cooler.
yeah.
You got your kitchen back there, don't
Yeah,
you? I can tell this was a church because here's
yeah,
the steps.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
You can really
to take the
see.
Sunday school kids.
You can
and stuff.
imagine, can't you, what it
Yes.
was like?
Yeah, you can tell it was a church.
Yeah.
Old time preacher come in here and start preaching.
Yes.
We have beer, ice cream.
Look at this old floor. Like I said, you can tell you got the country store, and they've been around
have-
for 100 years.
energy drinks.
Oh yeah, for those
And
energy drinkers.
We sell bread,
Ice cream.
Bonnie Blue.
cakes, and paper towels.
Corn,
vegetables
peas,
and
yes.
fruit, and trash bags.
Got to have your shaving cream.
What kind of store would you have if you didn't have Bush's baked beans? Mm-hmm.
What
Gotta
about
have
you?
some
Got to
Bush's.
shave too, you know,
Yeah.
Gillette.
Well, yeah, I try to shave
And
once a
this
month
is-
whether I need it or not.
And
Oh, and she's got spaghetti and sugar.
macaroni,
See here, this saves a trip to Walmart, guys. When you live up here,
sugar,
pickles,
peanut butter,
salt, peanut butter.
jelly.
Yep, gotta have your Crisco and your cake icing. Yeah, got quite a bit stored here.
Yeah.
Rice, macaroni, barbecue,
And you can't
chicken soup.
give me mine. You can't miss this store because I was noticing outside it's at the mouth of Gobbler's Knob back here.
And
Now,
this
who can
curve.
forget that name?
You know, this curve, this really
Yeah.
sharp curve.
Oh yeah, that's what was so unique about
That's a landmark for the store.
It's in a curve.
And this is more popping.
It's in a curve right here. The
Yeah.
store.
And
If
water.
you'll stand right here and look.
And gum.
We'll get some more out.
Lollipops.
I got some before I come in. We'll get some.
Peanut butter crackers.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
chips and
Who else
popcorn.
had to stop and get them some crackers and chips
We have
when they're
Slim
traveling?
Jims.
She's got water.
So that's
Coffee.
about it.
You've got it covered.
That's about
Yeah.
all you need, especially that deli. Now we're gonna have to check them hot dogs out.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to make you some hot dogs now?
Yeah.
How many you want?
Give me. How many you only get? 4? 4 hot dogs.
What do you want on them? I have
Um,
onions and mustard and mayonnaise.
mustard and onions, yes.
Huh?
Mustard and onions.
Oh, we got ices.
Ices.
Yeah.
There's an old bologna slicer there. See?
Oh,
She's got the lottery here
where's
for
the
those
bologna
lottery
slicer?
players.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's an old bologna slicer. Don't you just love the country stores?
I love country stores. Like I said, this store is well over 100 years old,
Yeah.
and like
well,
I said,
like I said, it's this is in. I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. This
Yeah.
is in Lee County, Virginia, in Keokee.
yes,
Yep.
and it's what'd she say, about 15 minutes to the lake?
Yeah, about 15 minutes to the Keokee Lake,
Yes,
which is a popular place of the summertime.
this is just a part of my childhood.
Yep.
I remember going in these
Country stores, yeah.
Yes.
Now, if you're going to the Keokee Lake at the summertime, stop at Zona's and get
Yeah.
some supplies, because they got all the supplies you'd want.
and stop and get a Coke,
Yep.
Pepsi, RC.
Coke, Pepsi. Yeah, you can get me a Coke out there with hot dog. Look at this old country house here. It looks like it's seen better days. Oddly enough, it looks like it has a pretty modern mailbox. Maybe somebody lives there.
That's to the store.
Okay.
That's the store's mailbox.
Okay.
Uh,
But look at that. That is such a. Can you imagine the stories that old place could tell if it could
I'm
talk?
kind of wondering, and I wonder if this, the ones watching, was this a little 2-bedroom? I mean, a 2 apartment?
It looks like it was
Because
an apartment.
It looks like
possibly,
an
yeah.
apartment, little
Yeah.
apartment for the day.
Or maybe the living room's on one end and the kitchen door's on the other. It
Well,
don't
if
have
you
a back
look, you
door.
got the 2 little porches
yeah.
and the 2 doors. Would that
Wow.
possibly be?
That would be a. It could have been. Could have been. It's Gobbler's Knob. That's right. You head up this road right here and you will find Gobbler's Knob at the end of it.
Gobbler's Knob.
I always wondered about that.
Well,
You know, a lot of folks in bigger places can't understand how important a little country store like this is to the community. Can they? A guy here who watches the channel all the time said he had traveled everywhere we went with us in our videos. Jody Garrett, a big shout out. It was great meeting you, Jody. Hey, I really loved your truck. Folks, this is a hot dog you'll get here at Zona's with the homemade chili on it. I'm going to tell you, this is a great hot dog, and that homemade chili is hard to beat. It's delicious. But my opinion doesn't mean that much. The opinion we're looking for is a hot dog expert Papa Coyote, my wife's dad. So we're going to get his opinion on it. What did you think of that hot dog?
That's a pretty good hot dog. That's next to the best never ate.
Really? What do you think of that chili? Was that good
That
homemade
chili's
chili?
pretty good.
All righty, good chili. Hey, it's got the Papa Coyote approval. You'd eat another one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was hungry. I got a little bit of sugar, but I ate it. It didn't bother me. No.
Yeah. His blood sugar's doing good today, so he got to have a hot dog. He would eat two, but we didn't want to take a chance and give him 2 buns. So
It's worth a trip over too.
yeah, all right. Hey folks, thank you so much for visiting Zona's Market with us in Keokee, Virginia, in Lee County. And thank Miss Liz for treating us like family.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys running around with us so much. We appreciate you, Miss Liz, and we appreciate the folks at Zona's Market in Keokee, Virginia. What do we say at the end of these videos? Bye.
Bye.
God bless you, folks.
See you later.